welcome to another episode of EPW, right? I'm supposed to come out here and be that corporate guy, like stand in that promoter, and I'm gonna tell you all, you have a really good show card tonight. You got a lot of stellar matches, right? Well, no, I'm not gonna want to lie, because none of them involve me. And more importantly, none of them involve this championship. You see, we got a running across the bottom of the screen right now, trying to take up my screen time, but guess what? They can't. Because I know, you all know, that I'm the best wrestler on this roster, but more importantly, I am the World Heavyweight Champion, and that proves I am the best wrestler on this roster. Because when nobody in the back wants to recognize that, no. You think guys like Mr. EPW want to see me as World Champion? Hell no. No, but you see, the good thing about that is that he's not going to have to see me as World Champion for much longer, because he's not going to be seeing me at all much longer. Mostly because September 6th, I'm leaving with this championship. What in the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously, you're coming out here airing all this public information out. Yeah, we got a 1-year anniversary. You know what else? You actually agreed to show up to Dead Man's Road, which is gullible enough for you. You see, true, you may have beaten everybody before and everybody has stepped up to you, but you've been beaten by a number of people on occasions, and I can think of 3 off the top of my head. Queso, Diablo, Austin. You know it and I know it that you are nothing more than just an imitation. You are nothing more than a cosplayer. You are just a CM Punk fanboy. And listen, I don't care how badly you have to be exposed to broken word, because I will find a way to get that championship off of your shoulders. And guess what? There's not going to be a damn thing you can do about it, because at the end of the day, I'm your boss. Oh, funny. You're my boss. You were the man that was begging me, practically on your knees, begging me to show up at Dead Man's Road to defend this title. And guess what? I know you had a little rule about champions needing to show up every 2 weeks. Guess what? That doesn't matter. All right? Because as far as I'm concerned, I've showed up for I don't even know how many weeks at this point, giving my best efforts that you seem to have never appreciated. You see, 12 months ago, right? Who was the most popular guy in this company? Because it sure as hell wasn't anybody like Austin Legend. We go back in time. Maybe we mentioned some of the alumni. It wasn't anybody like the Comic-Con's kid. It sure as wasn't Stephen Ace. No, it was me. It was me. It's always been me. I've been your top guy for the past 12 months. And guess what? You can't stand that, can you? Because I'm not the one backstage kissing your ass to get everything that I want. No, I've been a rebel this entire career. And guess what? You can't stand the fact that you don't see this title around the waist or over the shoulder of a company guy. And yeah, guess what? Hey, in the beginning I held up the name of EPW for a couple of perks. Yeah, why not? Maybe I get a bonus in my paycheck. Maybe I get first class flights to all these cities. And then again, if you were in the same position as me, you would do the exact same thing, and I know that. Which means that I know if I were in the position that you were in, I would let me leave. I would let me not show up, because you know and I know that you're just going to make another corporate paper championship that nobody's going to realize. And then hell, maybe, I don't know, after if we go back down memory lane, you get fired, you get replaced, I come back for more money, and then eventually you just weasel back into your little management spot. Right? Because that's always what happens. I guess well, not anymore. You see, when I say I am leaving with this championship, I mean it. So go ahead, send guys like Austin or Queso or Diablo out here, because I will gladly rip the legend away from his name. I will gladly dethrone the king and make him my jester, and I will gladly rip the mask off of the fake devil just to prove who the real one is. You can't stop me. Nobody can. So I dare you. Find someone, because nobody is worthy of my time. Nobody is on my level. Nobody is worthy of coming face to face with me. So I suggest you look in that locker room, you look real good, you take a look around, you realize who you have at your disposal. Because last time I checked, you're losing faith in a lot of people back there, a lot of top names that could have beat me. But guess what? They're gone. And I got a feeling they're going to be gone for a long time, and too long for you to desperately call them back and offer them another contract. Because by the time you do, I will have been long gone, and this championship will also be gone. So let me ask you something, boss. How authoritative are you feeling now? How much authority do you feel like you have now? Huh? Because like I'm telling you right now, I will gladly take this championship, raise it above my head at the end of the night, and I will gladly walk to your office, kick you in the balls, and sit in your seat. Because you know and I know that I'm more of a boss around here than you ever will. Because there are people in the back that are just happy to be here. They're just smiling and waving, begging for these people's approval, lowering themselves to the crowd. You know what I mean? No, I couldn't give a shit what these people say. I couldn't give a shit what they think because their opinions change just like that at the drop of a dime. See, these people, they used to cheer me, then they booed me, then they really started to boo me. But do I care? Hell no. But I know you care. You care because you're happy to see them boo me. You're happy that you can make them think I'm this bad guy. Well, no, I'm not a bad guy. I'm the only honest guy in that locker room to tell you face to face this company has a problem. And guess what? I am going to remove myself from that problem. I guess the only problem for you is that I'm taking this championship with me. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it.